Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Queen of Clovers. Oops, the Queen of Wands. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my workspace. This is the general reading for my lovely Scorpio. Scorpio, here is your card. The King of Cups, fascination, protector of passion. Oh my gosh. You know the resting bitch face thing? Is that all Scorpio's got? Because I see it a lot. The unimpressed. Was she, Michaela, was she a Scorpio? Because Scorpios, I think your biggest strength is your unimpressedness, even though you were just living it up inside in some way. And that's what Spirit is really bringing attention to right now with your energy for this reading. It's April 2023 reading. I am reading on April 12th. So let's get to it. I'm just going to pull cards and see where we go. Starting with the Woodland Wardens. Oh, did I forget? This is a general reading. Please take what is yours, leave out all the rest. Crosswatchers, welcome. I will timestamp these. I will timestamp every time I switch a deck. These are the decks I'm using. I already got a card for you, the Horse and the Bluebell. The Horse and the Bluebell. And then for your person from the Woodland Wardens, I have the Fox and the Ivy. Ooh. Let's bring these two together. I love these things. I'm just getting used to them. This is the first time I've really used them in a read. Okay. The Horse and the Bluebell. Modest and fortitude. Like I said, you are not like... You know what's interesting about a horse? They have limited vision. They can't always see behind them, and sometimes it's best they don't see anything at all. So like a fire, they will become difficult to manage and get scared. Not that I say that's how you are. I think you're living more modestly and just taking in what you need to take in. And you see the bowed head, horses bow their head. I think you're just doing what you're doing and you're not even making a big deal about it. The reason I talked about the resting bitch face is because, frankly, the Scorpio, the strongest Scorpio I've seen in my life is a Marine. And boy, do they have no expressions on their face. And he has made a play, put out his resume out there and has just been taken from a miserable job. And now he's working with more high-powered clients. And then he's also overemployed, as in he just keeps getting work. And Scorpio, I feel like you're like, this is just the way it should have been all the time. I was just waiting for this moment. And here it is. And you are not jumping up and down. You are not starting a podcast on the fine details of your clients and etc. You're just kind of like, this is what it was meant to be. This is how wonderful it should be. It is what it is. And it's wonderful. Isn't it just lovely? There's like an isn't it just lovely? But your face is like no expression on it because this is... some of you are gonna like have those little curved cracks, but this is a time of it's happening. And the person around you is adaptability with the Fox and the Ivy. Your person, especially if you're dating them, they've had to come clean about... Not come clean, but they've had to put in the effort towards your dream. There are things that are happening to you, Scorpio, right now, or that can happen to you, or that you should be trying, based on what Scorpios I'm seeing right now, where if you were going to do it, now would be the time. You might even be about 6 months behind of just leveling up just a tad. Do the work. Edit the resume, do the cover letters, It does have a lot to do with work and rewards. And frankly, I'm just going to put it out there. Spirit is saying now is a time. Now people are looking for this person. People are looking for people who are willing to do the work and willing to not be impressed or not be starstruck with many a thing, because very many people are stars out there. Even I've only been recognized once. I have a very small channel, but I've been recognized once out in public. And I'm going to tell you, it's kind of disturbing. Could you imagine the level of like a Johnny Depp level, like swarming? Now you know why he lives in all his houses and stuff. But this is that feeling of, that's nice, but I kind of got a job to do. We got things to do here. And you need to be able to live above kind of like the golden toilets and the silver rings and the diamonds, because it's not as impressive as just genuine life. And your person maybe expected a little bit more from this upgrade that you're going to have. Sure, there's more money in the bank. Sure, things are going well, Scorpio. But your person might have expected that you wouldn't go camping anymore, but you would be staying in a yurt more often, kind of thing, or glamping. There's a feeling here like, oh, this is what it's at. And I think a lot of people expecting good things from their partners only experience this a lot. It's not a problem for you. This a lot of Scorpio people, and even people who are like wanting to court the Scorpio, are realizing that it's not all it's not fireworks and grandeur. It's more exciting than that, but it's not what they expected. I mean, a life with a Scorpio is about as exciting as it gets. I'm going to pick some, Spirit is very generous right now with saying, Scorpio, just, if you're not feeling gassed up, be gassed up now, because anything that you're hesitating on, it would be wrong to do so. Oh, is Scorpio a Pluto? Is Scorpio Pluto dominant? Because there's something going on with Pluto in astrology right now. I don't really care what it is. Just know it is out there for you. Alright, let's pull some cards. I have the Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, starting on something passionate. It's putting you in a fine position. You know, you jumped forward on something. You grabbed hold of something with a little bit of weight to it. And it's helped you. It's benefiting your garden and your ability. I mean, top hats and tails, right? And it's also bringing you some rest. Some of you Scorpios may have had bills that you needed to clear out, and you're having to fight less with those because you can pay them off, because you're making moves. Some of this might not be just a lot of new incoming money. This must just be new management or new perspective on that management of it. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Oh, Page of Cups. Look, you love somebody, and there is a certain happiness in life that comes with the Page of Cups that comes with a very slow journey of budgeting and managing your finances, Scorpio, a little better. You might have gotten the windfall that cleared it all. Quite the dream come true of mine. I dream about it constantly, and only buy lotto tickets because I have those dreams. But this is that energy of course, a windfall to clear it all just doesn't mean you're not winning the lottery and buying a $5 million house the next day. This is I can rest. I don't have to stress over this anymore, the bills and the finances. Some people with the Seven of Wands may want you to, some of people may not have wanted you to make these changes and adjusting your life so you don't end up in this mess again, Scorpio. And it's affected some of your love relationship with the Page of Cups here as well. Some people did not anticipate you taking this step up or improving your life. People thought you would stay in the mud for a very long time, and maybe you would not be getting over things quite so easily. That makes you, if you pay attention to my weekly readings, which you should, because this one was really good. I even talked about under earners. You do have to focus on more of your life than just romance, and you got to be able to feed yourself, especially if love isn't working that great for you. And this is a lot of under earners, are a lot of people woefully waiting for love. Whoa, but you are not okay. This is Spirit saying this is not woefully waiting for love. You are making a connection that is changing your perspective on love. And this is because it's not becoming financially based anymore. this is a change. When you're able to Nine of Pentacles your life, you can meet another Nine of Pentacles person. And that's kind of what Spirit is saying is opening up. It just feels so basically adulting, but it is opening the door for a perspective of love where you got a Nine of Pentacles, I got a Nine of Pentacles. You know what? We might just be able to Ten of Pentacles it together instead of you always feeling like you have to hold the burden entirely on your own, either one of you. That would not be wise. But there's a lot of planning going on here that you're approaching love in a non-pentacled way as well, so that it is pretty pure. You don't have to go in with it as pentacled because you're a higher earner now. Seven of Swords. Let's see. The Star and the Three of Swords. Here's the deception, things you've cried over, and that you've had to do a lot of healing from your past and believing that it all meant, you had to be a ball or you had to get the bag before you could even look upon love. But whatever's coming in, it's definitely more gentle, Scorpio, more under the water kind of feelings that you get with the being a water sign. I know you go into the highest skies and the deepest water, Scorpio, but you're healing from a lot of deception and stuff because people were trying to steal your bag, perhaps, instead of actually looking at you for love. I know Scorpios and Marines go together like A, B, C, and apples and peanut butter. And I'm going to tell you right now, Scorpios, a lot of Marines get married and it's a business transaction. And it's really sad, especially when the Marine didn't know about it. And Marines are just military men around me. I don't actually date them. They're like little brothers. They're so cute. My little brother is one to be exact. But this is that separation of you can get back to your dreams and romantic things. You can get back to your dreams and romantic things, Spirit says, because love is not going to be just about who can pay the bills or who can buy a little dinner. You can put some of that away for love, which I saw you were going to do before. Yeah, you're going to fight a little bit for this Ten of Pentacles. This is fighting for, okay, I did say Ten of Pentacles. You got a Nine of Pentacles. I got a Nine of Pentacles. Maybe we can make a Ten of Pentacles. Yes, and maybe it's something worth fighting for because, Scorpio, you are a sign that fights for things. And I do have a Sagittarian energy. This is a person who takes care of other people too. And so I think they're both going to get a lot of crap done and find you have a lot of time just to adore each other. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. You have a lot of swordsy stuff happening in your energy, Scorpio. And I think it just comes from the fact that you're letting go of having to fight for the wrong things. Okay, what are we going to do? Let's do the Teddy Tarot for our person. I know I'm taking a long time here, but the Affirmators Tarot for this portion here of your Scorpio was really good. All right, let's see. I do have the Emperor. Your person thinks they're the Emperor. I'm going to put that kind of upright because I kind of put it out there crooked. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Okay, the Fox and the Ivy with adaptability. Okay, Modest Fortitude is you with this lovely horse and bluebell right here. And your person came out with the Fox and the Ivy and the adaptability. This tells me your person had to soften. Explains why this Emperor came out. It could be an Aries, but no, this is just a natural, what is it? Nature gnashing its teeth is the description of the King of Wands, the Emperor card at its highest power. And it's just a rough kind of dude in the dirt, probably hunts and fishes, and can probably build you a shelter in a minute. And maybe even a camp for the boys, because, this person is emperors, can command soldiers. But this person has to pull on other fire energy with a strength card, Leonine energy. And Leonine energy is, it's taming the beast. And your beauty has tamed the beast with this, as Polar Lisa is an extra card in the Teddy Tarot. And it basically says, that it's just beauty beheld. And your person looks at you as beauty beheld, and they have to soften to be able to approach you. Literally got to wash their hands and get their Their grease and dirt from under their fingernails because they were working on the car or something. This is really kind of sweet because this person is really rough and they really feel too rough to be with you, Scorpio. And you're like, dude, I'm a rough chick or whatever, but especially that your energy is coming off a little more modest, a little more gentle. Oh, Four of Swords. Okay. You have begun to rest and you've found areas of quiet and you've begun to have calm over your worries. Your person is in that Four of Pentacles, that resting energy, not battling. They've been through a tough time, probably an abandonment, and when they ran into you, the High Priestess. If they feel like you have all the secrets in the world, including the recipe for just absolute happiness, the honey, the mix of life. They feel like they stumbled into you when they shouldn't have. They weren't doing anything, and they stumbled into you as the High Priestess. They feel like you've got it on lock, and you have kind of just had a new changing perspective on life. Like my money got better, but then I figured all kinds of new lessons about my heart. That's very cute, Scorpio. Your person is like, dang. Your person is choosing you because every other cup they've ever had in their life is worth pouring out for you. That's the choice card, Chariot, with the Four of Cups. They'll empty them out just for the two of you. They'll take a moment to be sad, but this person is really ready to they're like, I've been through the bad parts. I've been through the darkness. I've been through, let's see. I know what a bad lover is. The King of Pentacles. Could be Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person has, remember I said you got a Nine of Pentacles, I got a Nine of Pentacles, let's make a Ten of Pentacles. Mathing it up, this person is going to reveal their hand that things are kind of okay. With Pentacle-wise, too. Like, that's not something you got to worry about, either. Well, let's not drop that stack of cards. I just want, like, one where the Lover's trying to pop out. Okay. Oh, yes. They're going to show you their Pentacle. And yes, that has a double meaning for everyone. But they are, I said repeatedly that they're going to show you, I was saying it with this card. That's why he has it in his hand. But Spirit kept repeating it, and there it is. He's going to show you your Pentacle, his Pentacle, and he's going to make it yours. Spirit like that. They worked hard to get that message to you. Let's pull the Cartomancy and see what... I was trying to see what hesitation this person had, like if they don't. Scorpio, like I said, some of you could actually be in a relationship with this person and you don't realize that this person may have been struggling with some things that they needed to leave behind, even though they've been with you for a while. When you've been together for a long time, sometimes your exes drop dead. And you're like, I love that person for a while. I hated him, or you just kind of separate. You didn't have anything wrong with that person, or I used to have a crush on that person and now they're dead. It's quite dramatic, but it happens in our line of life as you age. And I think this person might have had like a little bit of that going on if they were a couple for you. But also if not, they were... if it was something, they might just want to get rid of it. They might just not need anybody else because everybody else has really made them withdraw and be protected. They want to let everything just go with you. Okay, this person has thought about taking you away so you guys can connect. But it just doesn't seem to work out. Oh, this person, the Spirit is telling me this person would love to sweep you away on a fine trip. And they can't afford it. Even though you're not that focused on money right now. But they want to put that out there for you. But they might not know you that well. I have been asked out on a weekend trip into the mountains with somebody that, on a date, that I really didn't know that well. And it's not a good first date. You gotta like meet for drinks and coffee first, buddy. Because the lady, you know, we used to not even be able to get in other people's cars to go on dates. We really shouldn't now. I mean, one of the reasons I think dating coworkers is so great is because they can't go back to work and nobody know that they're the last persons that was with me before I got unalived, as it were. But this person is like, I just want to take you away and spend, like, this person really wants to plan some time with you alone. And they think that might be the Joker's in reverse is like, this is all probably daydreaming. Your person's kind of daydreaming about getting close to you by, so it's not like sincere. What is this person's thing? Why are we not coming together? Oh, you guys both have careers. You both have careers or social circles that are shared that can be a bit wrecked if you give this a go. It does matter socially. It does matter publicly what happens. Yeah, they're still undecided, but you are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. With the Queen of Wands, very exciting energy, which I'm not surprised because they came out as the Emperor that had to soften a bit. Have the strength to soften yourself. That's what Emperor, then the Strength card coming is, that they're still undecided. But you're just so, they know it's the Ten of Pentacles between you two. It's like that forever. You guys laugh at each other's jokes, but they're very afraid to speak to you. They're very afraid to speak to you, and they do have a great anxiety of your rejections with the Queen of Swords. And they know you have, they know you have options and other, you know, you may have turned them down slightly before, but it was a little half-hearted as a joke. You always have a choice how you want to approach this as well. Queen of Pentacles again. But most importantly, my lovely Scorpio, you can approach your person and maybe suggest a little coffee. I'm going to do the spirit animals. Or a drink just to start, because I think this is the person that is going to have to resist proposing to you after your first date. That's how on fire you guys are going to do each other. And I didn't mean that as do each other, because you're going to like fire each other up in different ways. Not what either one of you expected you would be. And now, oh, the bat. I have never pulled this card, so I'm kind of interested. Let's see the bat. Oh, let's get him on a flyer. What's another? What was I saying? Oh, you guys are coming off so like demure, Scorpio, and together. Yes, and I'm gonna giggle at I'm gonna giggle at some of your behavior, but I'm on top of the world kind of feeling, and they're a little bit more antsy and nervous than you because you're settled on forever and you want to connect with this person. You're not really going to ask them about their resume over dinner. The bat. Darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Sounds like the Scorpio card, if you ask me. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, the bat accepts, adapts, and adjusts. Your person is adapting, which means they are responding to you. When out of balance, you refuse to let go. And to bring it to balance, you should watch the sun rise. You know, when you're so sleepy, your eyes are heavy. Remember when you were a kid and you look forward to staying up the whole night? I feel like you guys just need to stay up a whole night. If you're having sleeping troubles, stay up the whole night and just maybe even make coffee in the morning. Just do it. play video games, watch movies, read a book, walk around, clean your house. Doesn't matter. Just stay up all night and watch the sunrise. And I feel like you guys will be energized with new life. That part of the death card that you're connected to, that's really warm and energetic, because you guys are pulling on some of this energy. You're pulling on this energy of, oh, that's what it's about. It's not about bringing home the bacon. It's a good feeling. This is a good card, my loves. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, Scorpio. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Everything is in the box below, including timestamps and some links to the weekly readings. Definitely check them out, my loves. And until next time, God bless.